Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about another favorite product, and it actually ties into previous products that I talked about as my favorites. But first I want to say welcome back. If you've been here before, thank you for joining me again. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing, and if you hit the bell icon, you will be notified when new videos are uploaded. Thank you so much for joining me. So I mentioned in a previous video about the Rapid Lash and Rapid Brow products, and I did mention, if you recall, that even though I was using it to grow out my eyebrows, it did make my lashes grow longer. And in doing so, I was having an issue with my lashes being like, it was almost like they were too heavy and they would fall down. So the one I got looks like this. I don't even know the name of this. There's no name on it. So I will look it up. I will link it if it's still available. I got it on Amazon. If it's still available, I will provide the link because this one has been really great. It has 2 heat settings. I've always just used the lowest setting, and then you can recharge it. It comes with a little charger cable here that you plug in here. So when it doesn't want to heat up anymore, then you plug it in and recharge it. But it lasts a really long time between charges. So I would curl them using this curling. I've always curled them with this and then put my mascara, and they would look great. But then, like, within 20-30 minutes, if I walk back in the room and look in the mirror, they were so hanging down that when you looked straight at me, you couldn't even see any lashes. So it was like they were just heavy and they were falling down. So I was trying to figure out what to do to overcome this. So I know I don't need extensions because I know people who get extensions and they're very tightly curled. So I considered that, but I don't need extensions because they're plenty long. And then I thought about getting them a lift or a perm on them. So I looked into that, and you know, you have to keep going to salons and it's pricey, and I just don't have the time, and I don't want to spend the money. So like I've said before, I'm a total DIY person. So I thought maybe I can do this myself, and I looked into it, but all the people I saw on YouTube who were doing it themselves all said like it was just so much work and so annoying and bad. Like they would do one eye and they were like, I don't even want to do the other eye. Like I'm never going to do this again. And so I thought, no, I don't want it if it's a hassle. So I kept looking around and I found a heated eyelash curler. Then you push the button once and you watch it. It has a light that it's on, and then it lights up with a little orange light that it's heated. If you wanted the higher setting, you push the on button twice, and then it will heat, and it'll let you know when it's heated. So then to turn it off, you push the power button again. If you're on the lowest setting, you have to push the power button twice because the next push will put it on the high setting, then the next push will turn it off. But if you're on the high setting, you push it once to turn it off. So this has been such a great product. So what I do now is I curl them with this curler. And by the way, this is a Revlon, just a cheapy curler. I've had this since like I was a teenager in the late 1980s. And I still have it and it still works. And I've bought other ones over the years, like fancier brands. I even got like a free one from Unique a couple of years ago, and it broke. It's already broken. Like they break and they go bad, but this one is like die hard. So I don't know if there's another one out there that's really good, but Revlon is, if they're still making them as good as they did back in the 80s, this thing is gold. So I curl them with this one. I really like Mineral Fusion mascara. I always go for volumizing mascaras because my lashes have always been long enough, and now they're really, really long enough because of using the Rapid Lash, Rapid Brow product on my brows. But I was just using the Mineral Fusion volumizing mascara, and with this curler, they recommend using a waterproof mascara. And at first I didn't have it, and I didn't want to spend the money in case I didn't like this, but I could see, if you can see, how there's black all over the heated element. So I think some of that is still from the waterproof, but when you wear a non-waterproof mascara, it kind of just melts it all onto here. So after the first few tries of using this, and I knew I liked it, I went ahead and got the Mineral Fusion waterproof mascara. So the regular one that I was using, the volumizing, was in a silver tube. This one is in a blue tube, and it works really great. So I curl it with my Revlon curler, then I apply my mascara, and I let that dry. Then after it's dry, I curl it with this one, and then I put another layer of mascara. And that works really great, and they tend to look good like throughout the day. You could probably keep doing more repeats when it dries of this and then another layer of this, and if you needed more, but for me it's good enough and I like it. So thumbs up to this. One thing I wanted to comment, if you're on Amazon shopping for these, there were a few to choose from, and the biggest problem I had was when I looked at the reviews. I was looking at reviews because I don't really know much about this kind of thing. It was my first time ever buying one. A lot of them, the reviews were fake. So I forget what it's called. There's a name for it, but they sell, so a seller will sell something good and get all these good reviews. Then they sell something else on that exact same like link. So those reviews show up. And so the reviews were all for something totally different, even though they were good reviews. So read the reviews, make sure the reviews are for what you're actually buying. So I bought the only one I could find that actually had reviews for the actual product. The other ones, the reviews were fake, and I didn't want to take a chance. And this one's been really great. So like I said, if it's still available, I will go into my Amazon account and I will link it down below in the description box if this one is still available. I hope it is, because this has been really, really good. I'm sure there's other good ones. I just, based on the reviews being fake, I just wasn't sure and I didn't want to take that chance. So I hope this was helpful. It's a quick one today. So I'll be back soon with more content. Comment down below for what you want to see videos on in the future. And on Instagram as well, you can follow me and comment there too. So bye and have a great day.